Chapter 280. Funga Helen's Shallowness. However, Funga Helen noted that the old Mahal wept, and he went to him and asked him about the reason for his sadness. And Mahal said, "O you mighty of this kingdom, which at all times enjoyed such great graces and mercies from God the Lord, if you knew what I know at this very moment, also you would cry with me and want to mightily wail. For behold, the Lord has now given me an inner light, and in this light I see your great infirmities before God, and also see the doom of all of you. How could I not cry? My son Walter, sent to you by God as a prophet, has been killed by you in the spirit. Who knows if not also his body? However, if you had him killed 1,000 times in the body, I would laugh about that. For my son would still be alive before God in the spirit. But since you have killed his spirit, he is dead and lost forever. And it will be the same with all these children of mine. Agla is already 3 times dead, and Kisarel and Pira and Gela will become likewise with the same condition, if you do not again follow in the footsteps in which the former kings of this realm walked, who were there and were called Lamech in his time, Tubal-Cain, Uraniel, and Olad, righteous before God. When Funga Helan heard these words from the divinely enlightened Mahal, he thought it over for a little while, and finally said with the greatest calmness and composure, "You may be right, because I know this very well, that with the inhabitants of the heights of the earth, an ancient wisdom exists, which we, unfortunately, no longer possess. But nevertheless, we are not that stupid as you always imagined us to be. We may have more idolatry in the true sense than any pure knowledge of God. But this does not exclude the true nature of God. For through sculpture, we only make the people aware of the active powers of the one omnipotent deity, and worship them precisely because they are divine powers. And God himself cannot regard this as unjust. But if we attach names to such forces and sensualize them through corresponding artful shapes for the people, and had them be worshipped by the people, say, can this appear to God, who is most wise, as an abomination? If you look at a large and magnificent building, and admire and praise it, say, are you thereby not also Lord the builder? Are you lauding the builder if you only praise his person, but criticize his works? Surely, the builder will not be pleased with such a glory. According to this, our recognition of God, also our leadership of the people corresponds. I want to take you back and forth throughout the empire, and you can kill me if you're going to hear any complaint of injustice on our part. Behold, the nations are living happily. There is nowhere poverty among them. Everywhere arts and sciences are blooming. Say, what does your God still want from us? Does he want to kill us? He should do so. We are at his mercy. Whether he will do right, however, according to my opinion, we can leave for the time being undecided. But go now with me, and I will show you everything that we are and what we do. Only then say what you consider to be wrong with us.